Hey y'all, and welcome back to the channel. So listen y'all, I owe y'all some videos, and so I'm trying to get these uploaded, edited as quick as possible for y'all. I've been outside doing some work, and let me say, I want to wrap this up. I done did some things without y'all, so I'm gonna show y'all those things as well. But we gotta get into the garden because baby, it's time to plant all of our spring crops. Y'all ready? Thing first, coming into the garden, y'all, why do we have sunflowers coming up? Aren't they just amazing? So let me show y'all the things. First and foremost, we have not planted these yet, which is why you have not seen the video, but it will be done this week and y'all will see it. Y'all, secondly, why do we have peaches already? I don't know how old these peach trees are, but we have peaches. Okay, wow. But we're going to prune them, so we're going to see how many we actually going to be able to keep for this year, because we're doing it for the health of the plant, not just for the fruit, because the fruit will come as long as it's healthy. Okay. Now, I did go ahead and move all the blueberries in this row, y'all, because remember last year it was gated right here, and it was only 2 blueberries over here, which was the pink lemonade ones. Well, yeah, we done sat here and mixed up the pink lemonades, so the pink lemonades are in the blue totes. And then all the other ones are over here. We got blue crops. We got a Jersey one. And then this is, I think, the O'Neill. This is the Jubilee. Sorry. The Jubilee is going to be giving us fruit this year. But we have a blue crop, a Jubilee. That should be like the Jersey something. That's the pink lemonade, Jubilee. And they looking good, I ain't gonna lie. This is the one that I thought died, but it's here. It's not dead. It's growing, and I gotta put some mulch down so that they don't get all these weeds growing in it like this one did. I done dug it up, but I didn't take it out because I'm planning to just get mulch and mulch it real heavily. This is the garlic, y'all. Okay, so we're not doing a garden tour yet. We're gonna go ahead and get stuff planted out. All right, y'all, first thing first, listen. So I'm running out of space for certain, like for my old beds or whatever, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4 beds that's going to be having other things in it. And of course, we are planning this year to sit here and grow 24/7 all throughout the year as much as possible. So in this bed, we had the onions in here last year. This year we are going to be doing brassicas. Okay, this is the tray of brassicas that I have that's ready outside of the ones that I've already put into the green stock. I did go ahead and trim this with some onions on the ends, but I'm going to put some more in here as well. So what we're going to start off with, I think I'm going to put some kale in here. No, I'm not going to put kale in here because then after that they'll be in the way. What we'll do is we'll put this cauliflower in here. So all of this will be cauliflower. And yeah, it's going to be very jam-packed, and that's okay. Now, before we move on, though, I want to show y'all that we did uphill, like add more dirt, hill up these potatoes. And we're going to hill it up some more to cover this all up, okay? Because that's going to help encourage it to have more tomatoes in this bed. I said tomatoes, I mean potatoes, y'all, excuse me. But let's get to this, okay? All right, so this whole bed is just going to be the snowball cauliflower in hopes that we get some cauliflower, because this bed is going to be turned into something else once they're gone. I'm looking for the biggest of them to be planted in here because we're already going to have a lot. Now, I'm not doing the standard spacing that you should be doing. I'm just going to be doing my own spacing, if I'm being completely honest with y'all, okay? Now, my drip has been coming on every day for the last week, and they get watered for 90 minutes a day, and it's the sprinkler system. If I can find a link to it, I got it from Lowe's. I will tag it in the comment section, or it'll be in my description bar, because that's where I have a lot of links of the items that I've used over the years or that I'm still using for planting. Now, if you need me to do a walkthrough video on how to use the description bar or find it, let me know. So with the spacing, I'm trying to do like every square foot basically. Yes, ma'am. All right, y'all, we got these planted and watered in. Woo woo. Another bed we're going to be doing is this one. And for this one, we're going to add the Waltham broccoli into this one. This bed last year had the tomatoes, the basil, and some peppers in it. So we're going to put this basil in here. I put the leftover cauliflower in here. And let's get this done. All right, y'all, this bed is done. And we just gonna water it in. And the broccoli's in here. Now, these will be here for about a month and a half, if that. The peppers, again, are being babysat for the time being, but we're gonna figure out what else to put in here, y'all, because these beds are not, the plan is not for having any of these beds to be empty this whole year. Now, what I didn't show y'all is that I did go ahead and make this my herb bed. So I have sage here that I just watered in. And then I have parsley right there that I watered in. I'm going to buy a rosemary bush and put it here. And then it'll be oregano, sage, parsley, lavender, chamomile, because that will self-seed, and then rosemary. And this is just more oregano. I may move it and put something else, but for right now, that's what's just going to be there. Another thing I did go ahead and do is actually dig up this rose bush. So it's right here. I'm going to trim it probably and just go ahead and put it in one of these containers. I'm still debating if I'm going to do that, but that's the plan. Don't hold me to it because, you know, I like the switcheroo. Now, the next thing I do need to do, because I showed y'all all of the starts, I need to go ahead and weed this bed, y'all. I need to weed it. All of them are weeds. Ain't nothing I put in there. So I'm gonna have to weed this bed and get to planting some stuff in here, okay? I don't know what I should put in here, y'all. I guess I'm gonna put the rest of the brassicas in here and let them just take up all of this space. And then we'll just be starting more stuff. Yay. Y'all, now why ain't I got no gloves on? What is wrong with me? Let me tell y'all something. I'm sitting here trying to be proactive. I'm sitting here still filling up this bed. Do y'all see what I done found? Grubs. 2 of them. I need to get some gloves on because we got to dig through this soil now that I just dumped it in here to see if there's any more grubs other than these 2 while they trying to hide. Crazy. Let's see. All right, let's get the ones that we saw first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, y'all, this was the soil I had one of my plants in. So maybe that's why one of my plants died, because of these grubs. And if you're unfamiliar with grubs, they will eat your roots. And what having tubers in the ground, they will eat these tomatoes. They a type of beetle. And certain beetles will burrow under dirt and lay their larvae. And when the larvae come alive, that's what they feed upon. Your stuff. Your plants. Now, I thought it was going to be worse than this, but so far, so good. But we ain't got through it all yet. So we'll continue to see. Here's another one. I don't even remember what number that was. Here's another one. And it wasn't in the first one that I dumped. It was in the second one the most recent one that I just dumped. So it's all at the top. So that's why you see me mixing through the soil the way I am. And now with my potatoes, I don't have to sit here, hill them up, top them up anymore. They should give me tomatoes all the way to almost the surface. Because they going to push through this dirt. I'm just letting you know. Tomatoes love to grow. And they going to push through this dirt. All right, we're going to call it good. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Just look at them. We about to try to feed these to the birds. We're going to put them on the steps of my pond. Now they feel like worms. So I'm not too afraid to hold them. But I sure won't be holding them barehanded, I tell you that much. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them right here. I don't know if they'll drown or not, but we're going to put them here and we're going to leave immediately so the birds can see them, because birds always come to go in the bath. So we about to go in the house. All right, so, y'all, I said we was going in the house. I didn't say the video was done. So before you try to go somewhere, go ahead, pause me, get you a snack, get you something to drink, because I'm about to weed this bed and birds just be flying all over my head. I'm about to weed this bed and we are about to plant the rest of these brassicas, okay? Let's go.
Y'all lost the audio, but I hope y'all went and got some snacks and something to drink, honey. It is May the 1st, and we are going to show you what is going on in the garden. Things are looking totally different because I have expanded for one more row in the garden. I have the fence undone. I've done laid out my landscape fabric under our little seating area, you guys. But the first thing is we have been getting so many sunflower volunteers. You guys, we got some right by them trees. And right there, I just have some of the old fencing set aside. Those are the ones I dug up so I could go ahead and plant those somewhere else. Let me tell you how prolific these sunflowers are, though, because I don't even know how I got a seed all the way back here. But look, why is there another sunflower right there, y'all? I just can't believe it. But guess who's going to let it stay there and grow? I am. You see how far we're walking? Yeah, we're walking to another sunflower, y'all. Look at this. Why is there a sunflower all the way back here by my gate? Can you believe that? I can't. But y'all, we're going to keep it and we're going to see how beautiful it's going to be, because I am not complaining. I love a beautiful sunflower. Just like last year when I grew them, I didn't even intend to grow them. I put them out there to feed the birds.
Y'all, before I even show y'all that I had filled up the garden beds, look at the new setup. We're going to have one more row here where these trees are at. We're going to have another row there. I brought all the blueberries and put them here. And y'all, what's so interesting is this Jubilee blueberry. Baby, it got blueberries on there for us. Okay, let's go. I did go ahead and get both of those green stalks planted out. Y'all, I lost maybe 12 strawberry plants. So I'm going to buy some to put into this tower. And then I will put this full vertical tower up with composting everything earlier in the video, and composting these two with topping off that soil of the compost. I have 2 green stalks that are empty. Now, with those green stalks, y'all, I'm thinking about putting them further up here because my water hose won't go any further than here. So this is a new water hose. And if y'all know of any water hoses that is good for the garden, I've bought probably 5 of them so far this year. I mean, not this year, but since last year. So let me know, okay? Let me know. So with that, let's come down here. This is a bed we need to finish filling up. Let me know if you want me to do the herbiculture method and show y'all, because that's what I'm doing. It's literally, usually people put logs. I usually put mulch. You put scraps, leaf cuttings, grass cuttings, whatever. Fill it up as much as possible before you got to put soil in it. This bed I did plant out with the lettuce and the bok choy. And y'all, I pulled up those 2 grapes that I got from Stark Bros. I'm debating on if I'm gonna reach out to them. I guess I should, but I pulled them because they was dead. So we got the 2 grapes that we got from Walmart, and they're gonna trail us along the gate. That's what I want them to do. This is another bed we gotta fill up so we can have some space. This one's empty. Them nasturtiums got real leggy real quick, but I started some more. I did find a way to adjust my lights. Llama, I believe is your name. Thank you for just talking about adjusting them, because I know I'm supposed to be able to adjust them or have them low enough so that the seedlings aren't leggy. It's just the way I have them set up, it's difficult to adjust them, but I got it to work. So we're gonna see how they do. Now this bed, y'all, I got onions in the back. I got blue curl leaf kale here. Over here, we got more brassicas of cauliflower, broccoli, all of that's there. And then I went ahead and planted all 4 of these Orange King calendula that I got from Rare Seeds. I'm excited. And I did go ahead and start the strawberry blind calendula too, because I do want to try to make like a salve with that, because I was told medicinally when you soak it in oil, it's really good for your skin. So I want to do that. This is the leftover parsley I'm going to give away. And y'all, I'm just so excited. So I did also move the mint plant right here. This is the raspberry, and my blackberry is already starting to flower. Ain't it so cute? Nobody likes seeing ants and stuff on it though. Ugh. And then the blueberries, of course. We're supposed to get rain. I don't believe we're gonna get rain because it's been hit and miss or whatever. But I got a question for y'all. With my trees, I was thinking about either keeping them in containers or putting them like in these spaces, but then cover up the surrounding area of it with like landscape fabric for the time being. Or I was thinking about actually getting some chip drop, and then I could mulch that area after we plant them, because when you plant new trees, you don't want to sit here and have any type of weeds or anything around it, because that's too much competition for it. It's trying to get established and everything of that nature. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Should I put them in like these little areas? I got one here. I got one here. I do got space down there. I guess I probably shouldn't now that I'm thinking about it, because that's going to obstruct me being able to walk in it. But I don't really want to put it down this walkway. I'm actually wanting to put landscape fabric down this walkway, which is why the landscape fabric is right there. And that is from VEVOR. I'm going to put the actual VEVOR link because I got mine through Lowe's for VEVOR. But yeah. Now, this bed right here is going a little wild, and this was the bed that I was debating on even using this year. But y'all, the goal is to try to get all these weeds up as much as possible and put corn in here. The only thing is, with me putting the whole pack of corn seeds out to plant them, a lot of them still are not germinating, y'all. Like, not the amount of corn that I want is germinating, you know. And I already got maybe 23 that have germinated. I put some more in, so we're gonna see how it goes. If it is 50, then I'm gonna be good. If it's 45, I'm gonna be good, because I'm also planning to intermingle pumpkins. I'm trying to do the 3 sister method, but the only thing is I'm not gonna do squash. I want to really do like maybe pumpkin. I may do zucchini, because that was the other thing, y'all. For this little row, I was thinking about maybe putting down landscape fabric and letting the pumpkins grow that way, so that the melons can be on one side and then the pumpkins be on the other side, and hopefully we don't have too much cross-pollination, because I do want to start saving seeds more often. Because the good thing about seed saving is that when you save those vegetables, those crops have become accustomed to your area, you know. So y'all let me know what y'all think. With us being said, thank you for joining me. Until next time, bye.